Seniors like keeping their independence. The Nancy Guthrie kidnapping is raising concerns about the elderly living alone. This is something we've talked about with our own parents.
Oh, absolutely. Maral Karaccusian is the director of the LA County Aging and Disabilities Program. I'm sorry, I just butchered your name.
Great.
But thank you for being with us here this morning. I want to read Pew Research data from 2020 shows 27% of Americans aged 60 and over actually do live alone. I did not realize it was almost a third.
It is.
With the Nancy Guthrie case, can you talk about kind of what you're hearing and what people are most concerned about with seniors living on their own?
Absolutely. I mean, senior fraud and fraud awareness is a huge piece, right? I think there's a lot of people out there who are going after seniors. They have assets, they have homes, so that's a big piece of it. Our Adult Protective Services program, which is the largest in the nation, that is run by my department, has that as one of the highest calls that we get from banks. So that's an individual thing. But then the social isolation and the interpersonal dynamics, right? As adults, as we get older, it's hard to relinquish control.
Yeah.
You want to remain independent.
Right.
And you don't want to be a burden.
Yes, I've heard all those things.
All those things, exactly.
Yeah.
So how do you kind of have that conversation with an older adult and someone who you love, who's raised you, who has been that parent figure, who has been that person for you, and say, hey, I might need to take the car keys away from you, or I need to have this difficult conversation or this courageous conversation with you about you're slowing down a little bit. Don't change that light bulb. I'll come over and I'll jump on that step ladder for you. I think it's really important to have that open dialogue. But that interpersonal dynamic that we have internally, because this is our parent, this is our loved one, this is someone who cared for us, who took care of us, and now we have to take care of them. So how do we have that dialogue and really just genuinely connect and not feel like, oh no, I can't have this conversation with mom, but I need to.
Yeah,
that's tough.
It's a tough one, especially when it feels like you're becoming the parent for the parent.
Correct.
When it comes to the Nancy Guthrie case, though, this isn't a situation where she needed to live alone.
Correct.
Yet. Cognitively, she was fine. She did need her medications, had some issues walking, but otherwise, she can live alone.
Right.
So, I mean, how do you have those protections in place for her, just the fact that she is alone and maybe not as strong as being someone who is younger? Right.
I mean, I think so. Part of it is the socialization, right? So do you check in with someone every day? Are you going to a senior center? Are you connecting with folks with a meal program? Are you leaving the house? I think with her, and there are safety precautions we can all take. Trackable bracelets. We're in a day and age of technology. So what is that? You know, I joke and say, do we put nanny cams around the house? I joke with my aunt and say that all the time. You know, exactly. But you know, an Apple Watch. Like I just want to, or turn your location on, so I want to know where you are. What are the precautions that we can take, and what fits with your family and within your means as well, of how you can help take care of and kind of track your loved one.
This is such an unusual case that's happened
100%.
but you know, she did have an Apple Watch that was connected to her pacemaker, that there were cameras in the house that got disconnected. You know, it seemed that she was doing everything right to stay living on her own. I know from the Tucson area, my mom, we had to have a difficult conversation with her. She loved her house, but when my stepfather passed away, it was like, this is not in a location that really makes sense anymore. And we were able to have that tough conversation. But sometimes, you know, like how you talk about the interpersonal and how tough that is. I feel like I was grateful I had a sibling that helped me have that conversation. What are the other resources and things that people can kind of seek out if they are having a tough time having that conversation with a parent?
Absolutely, and you know, within our county government, we run our, in Los Angeles County, we have the Area Agency on Aging, and we have a family caregiver support program, respite care. There are other programs out there. They're great organizations. Alzheimer's Association, Alzheimer's Los Angeles. I'm not saying there's implications for Alzheimer's, but you know, there are great organizations out there that provide support groups, webinars. I think what you also don't realize as a caregiver, how much that takes, you know, and that responsibility. And, you know, sometimes you're like, okay, mom's cool. She's fine. I talked to her this morning. But what do you do when you actually, you know, how do you encourage? And I think that's the piece with social isolation. I think sometimes that remaining independent doesn't mean you just isolate in your home.
Right.
So how do you connect with community? And how do you help define community? And I think what happens with our older generation is your friends are passing away. They're getting sick.
I mean, that's a reality.
That is a reality. It's just the cycle of life. But how do you create a network of people who are within your community? And I think that's what's really important. And I'm Armenian, so the multi-generational approach of like, we all live together, or, you know, we get homes next to each other. It's really an important thing. And, you know, most Los Angelinos do live 2, 3, 4 generations in one household. So, you know, I think we're talking about this incident. It's such a privilege to be honest with you, to live alone. And 60%, I know, I was like, wow, that's a huge number. But I think we're seeing a lot of people finding solutions, grandkids moving in with grandparents to help take care of them while they go to school. So I think there's a lot of opportunities. And so for us, we have senior centers, we have family caregiver support, there's respite care, and there's some great nonprofits out there doing amazing work.
Is there anything that is a good starter to have that conversation with your parents, and how soon should you do it? Should you do it when they're at that point, or maybe a little bit before?
See, with my father's been gone for several years, but we always had candid conversation, and that's what I appreciated about it. My dad's like, I'm just going to keep it real with you. This is all my login information. This is where everything is, and so that was what was modeled for me. So I think it's probably better when everyone's healthy and of like sound mind, because that becomes a little more tricky, and because we're in such a, I don't want to say litigious country. Probate and estate planning is so important, and I'm not a lawyer, but it's really important to consult with an attorney because power of attorneys, durable medical power of attorney, all those things are really important to get set in place.
They're all really fun. They're all really important. They're not fun to talk about. So
not at all.
Thank you so much for laying everything out.
Thank you.
I feel like it's great information. Thank you for being here.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.